What's up, and welcome to Thoughts with Marv. Today, I want to share a little bit of a thought that I have about getting great friends. I have fantastic people around me, and I was just thinking, and I was thinking about like, okay, how do you actually get like really good people around you? I don't know if you've thought about that, but like, how do you get great people around you? And I think it's so vital to life, especially if you want to accomplish something in life. But I mean, generally for anyone, everyone wants like real good friends, like great people, like good people. And I was thinking about this, and I think a lot of people, I can even hear this excuse maybe sometimes. I don't know if you've heard it as well, but people say like, I don't have good people around me, or I don't have great people around me, so I can't be great. Or it's like excuses, like yeah, this person and that person. But I was thinking for myself, like maybe we've gotten that part backwards. Like maybe if you want to hang out with great people, if you want to have good people around you, and you want to accomplish great things in life, maybe it all starts with you taking care of your own life. And what do I mean with that? I think that if you take care of your life, like if you start putting up good routines for what you want to do in your life, and maybe you're sitting there like, I don't want to be great, or what does it mean to be great? For me, honestly, if you want to be a loser, go ahead and be a loser. And with a loser, I define that by you're not doing anything with your life, you're just living to eat, and you know play video games or something random, and just fart and go to sleep. I don't know what you do with your life, but if you want to be a loser, go ahead. But I really think that you're not a loser. I mean, I don't think people are losers like to their core. I think that everybody has a calling to be great, whatever that is. If it's through like if you're a video editor, if that's your thing, and you're gonna go there and you're gonna impact people through that, or if you're gonna be working in the marketplace, and whatever, like stock trading, if that's your thing, or if you're just gonna be a nurse, like that's your thing, and you're gonna impact people through that. I think everybody has a calling like that, and they can come to life when they realize what that is, and who they're created to be. Let's say, if you believe in God or not is another thing. But for you to be able to be great, I believe that you need to have those right people around you, and to have those great people around you, and to get those types of friends, I'd say you have to start with yourself. You have to start with yourself and saying, hey, actually, I have the mindset of, actually, I am great. Like, I can do great things, and I will be able to fulfill my calling, or whatever my destiny is, and bring positive energy to this world. However you look at your calling, like, I think is a really, really, really powerful thing to start with yourself. And how can that look like if you want to take it more practically, putting up good routines. Like, what kind of things do you want to do? Do you want to do that project? Do you want to do that hobby because you think that's fun? Or do you have that passion that you're always putting aside? Like, being a loser means not taking steps there, not taking ownership over your life, and taking things into your hands and thinking somebody else will get that to you. Nobody will. You have to take things into your own hand if you want to get somewhere in life. And so I really want to encourage you, if you're sitting there and you're maybe thinking about like, hey, can I be great? Can I get good people around me? I think anyone can. Even if you're like the biggest loser, even if you have like social like problems, even like talking to people. I can tell a little bit about myself. Actually, I had like a lot of social struggle like when I was little, because I went to actually two schools when I was like my early years, and I was bullied during that time because of my nationality. I had like very racist schools. And so what happened with me was I was having a really hard time, like socially, like with people, with everyone, like just had a hard time to be socially connected and to be able to be competent. And people that see me now, they can't even connect that, but that's because I took I had a choice, and I took that choice of saying, hey, I'm not gonna be a loser. I'm gonna find steps. You know what I did like in the beginning? I did this. I remember I was sitting in my when I was living with my parents, because this was when I was pretty like young, and I was sitting down in the basement. We had like a sauna, and I was sitting there and I was gonna practice, talking to people and starting conversations. So what I did was I started calling like random numbers. And as I called these random numbers, I had like a goal or something. Like I was gonna ask them like, oh yeah, sorry, I got the wrong number, but hey, I'm going to the cinema, so do you have a good like movie you want to recommend? And so I started off these conversations, behind the phone, because that was easier. I took a little bit of a step. And I think everyone has these kind of crazy stories of how you're trying to conquer different problems. You're trying to, like make a way in life. And I didn't know how to be socially, like have a good competence socially, right? So I started calling people up from the sauna, and I took a step, and then from there I took another step and another step. And I remember even like when I was on trains sometimes or waiting for the train, I'd see a person, I'd be like, yeah, I gotta learn how to strike up conversations. Let's just try it. And so I would talk to different people like, hey, so, I would ask a weird question or like, hey, so I've seen you here before actually. Do you live here or do you live in the area? And they'd be like, oh yeah, I live nearby. I'm like, cool, yeah, where do you live? And we would start talking a little bit, and then I would get away from, some people would be like really weirded out. They'd be like, what the heck's going on? And I'd be like, yeah, no, bless your life. And so, yeah, just take steps, man. Like, don't be afraid, conquer fear, and say, hey, if you want to be a great person, if you want to have great people around you, it's always gonna start with you. And so take steps in the right direction, and I promise you there'll be good things for you. So hey, that's it for Thoughts with Marvs. Bless your life, and see you another day.